Morning all. New boxing channel. Well, say boxing channel. We'll see how it goes. Certainly no expert. But we'll give it a go. So, first off, we've got the big fight that's happened at the weekend between Anthony Joshua and Joseph Parker, and well, Joshua won pretty easy, really. A lot of people said it was a Klitschko performance. For me, it was a Lennox Lewis performance. He jabbed well. He never fell into any traps. I think he was more fluent than Klitschko ever was, certainly on his feet. I think Joshua was getting better on his feet than he used to be. This fallacy that he's got a gas problem. Never had a gas problem for me. For me, v Klitschko, excuse me. For me, v Klitschko, he got excited. He caught Klitschko, he got excited. He went hell for leather. And yeah, used up energy, but that was inexperience. You go way back to Nigel Benn. That was his undoing v Michael Watson. He thought he could he stung Watson, steamed at him, kept blasting away, and in the end a jab knocked Nigel Benn over. And then we got the silly rumours then that Ben's chinny and this and that, and Ben wasn't chinny. You don't take them shots off Gerald McClellan, Chris Eubank, etc. and stay on your feet and go down and get up and be chinny. Ben wasn't chinny. Is Joshua chinny? No. Joshua's not chinny. Anyone 15 stone, 14 stone plus, smacking anyone on the chin, they're going to wobble. I mean, Parker's never been on the floor for a reason. Well, a couple of reasons in my opinion. One, he's a very good boxer. He doesn't hang his chin up in the air. He's hard to hit. I thought he fought really well himself the other night. If not, he certainly didn't look like he come to take the title back. But he did give a good performance. I mean, like I say, he didn't hang his chin up in the air, which was a bonus for any fighter. But above all, I think the thing I'm saying about chins is anyone can be floored. And if Parker was to stand there, trade wide open, he would get floored. I mean, yes, he's been smacked on the chin by people in the past. He's never been smacked by Joshua, Wilder even, that matter, Ortiz, Dillian White, what I consider real punchers, people who can really hit. I mean, Tony Tucker had never been on the floor till Lennox Lewis hit him, but there we go. The other thing I want to touch on is obviously Wilder. Deontay Wilder is a champion, no doubt about it. I don't think he's beat the best opposition. I don't think he ever really will go through the people Joshua's gone through. I don't think you'll ever see Wilder fighting, certainly not one after the other. I mean, okay, take Klitschko out. He had his chance with Klitschko, and rightly or wrongly, or whatever people's opinions are, the general consensus is he bottled it. He'd had 33 fights, he was offered a fight with Klitschko. No, I'm not ready. I'm a work in progress. Be it him or his team who said it, it was said. The upshot is the fight never happened. I don't think Wilder fancied fighting Klitschko. I think Klitschko's all wrong for Wilder. He's as tall as him, he's bigger, stronger in build, better jab, better boxer. It sounds like I'm really down on Wilder, and I'm not, because he's got knockout power, no doubt about it. But he's not the most fundamental boxer. If you watch him, a lot of the time he's off balance. And if you get a real good boxer with good balance, awareness, they will catch him. They will catch him. His two most notable victories are beating Bermane Stiverne and Luis Ortiz. Well, people want to say Joshua beat 41-year-old Klitschko. Well, I'll tell you this. 41-year-old Klitschko was in far better condition than 39-year-old Stiverne ever was in his whole career. And he was in far better condition than Luis Ortiz ever will be, in my opinion. If Luis Ortiz is 39, I'm a Dutchman. Because he looks older than 39. I know people can look older, but he looks considerably older than 39. He moves older than 39. He come over to the UK, and quite frankly, what I seen of him at close quarters, he was ponderous. There was, yes, he did wobble. He frightened the life out of Wilder, to be honest, on the 7th. It was the 7th, wasn't it? Is he one of the top heavyweights today? Not for me. Not for me. I think if Klitschko was to come back tomorrow, I think he'd beat Ortiz with relative ease. I think Klitschko, I don't think Wilder would still want any part of Klitschko. He's just too dangerous. He's just too dangerous. To touch on potential Wilder Joshua fight and where it should be, well, okay, I have an open mind of this, because while I do agree with what Anthony Joshua said, and a lot of people have said about how the UK fighters always had to travel to what was perceived as the Mecca of boxing, i.e. in the past it was the States. It's where the money was, it's where the pulling power, the media, the world centred around America. Certainly the boxing world, certainly heavyweights. Madison Square Garden, Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas, the works. I remember, even up in Nevada, I remember Barry McGuigan fighting, up in the Sierra Nevada mountains, etc. Landscape has changed. The money is now in the UK. This open air stadia that the Matchroom team do with Joshua. I know it was a closed roof the other night, but the bloody weather over here, etc. Wembley, wherever. brilliant stadiums. All seater, although for me, if you look at the back, I'm not sure what you see other than you look at a big screen or enjoy the atmosphere, or you could probably watch it on your phone or whatever. But where should the fight be? Well, in my opinion, the first fight should be here. If I was Joshua, this is what I would do. I would say, okay, let's have it at Wembley. It's the biggest stadium in Britain, iconic, etc., etc., time and tide, etc., as they say. I'd have the first fight here. And I say the first fight because I think no matter which way it bounces, be it Wilder win, Joshua win, be it somehow manage to go to the scorecards, there will be another fight. Money. The money men will see to that. Whichever one loses, there's going to be dummies thrown out of prams, etc. I'd say fair enough, we'll have it here first. We'll guarantee you a rematch at the Garden. Madison Square Garden. And that is what I would do if I were Team Hearn, Team Joshua, Team whatever they're called. I'm sure Team Wilder would agree to that. Now, as regards Dillian Whyte fighting Wilder, again, regardless of money, regardless of anything, I just don't think Wilder fancies facing Dillian Whyte. I think he's too much of a risk before he gets to his gold at the end of the rainbow v Joshua. I understand it. I do understand it from a business point of view, because if he fights Dillian Whyte and Dillian Whyte knocks his head off, then, which for me Dillian Whyte will, for me, I've been saying for a couple of years now, Wilder is made for Dillian Whyte. But that's for another time and another video. Thanks for now. Thanks for listening.